Hi RPF! Hey! Hey Rayra! Hey Droid Boy! Hey Carillion Exports! Darn it! You guys either got banned or left the RPF. What am I gonna do? Alright, so for those who don't know me, I'm Skylar101. I live in Australia, and I decided that I'd come down to Canada, and what better thing to do on the weekend when you haven't got anything to do? Build some props. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but I put something up on the board, and I was lucky enough to have Orange Blend contact me, and I'm going to see if I can drag him in here, and he's walking away. He doesn't like being on camera. It's a terrible thing. But here's Orange Blend, otherwise known as Mike. And right now we're sitting here on this beautiful sunny day, and I'll show you exactly how sunny it is. And we're building a hand in carbonite, or a hick. And I don't know about you, but for me a hick is like, you know, a bogan, someone like trailer trash. But no?
I'm total nerd. A hick is on a carbonite.
Okay, so we're going to build a hick, and we've got a few other projects, so we thought we'd take a lesson out of the great Book of Munson and film this and see if we can show you guys what we do up in Canada. But I'm not Canadian, I'm Australian, you're Canadian, but we're all in the Republic of the British Isles, so you know what? Redcoats. No, well, maybe not, that's Firefly. Anyway, we're going to get back to it and show you what we do on a Sunday, because we're like everyone else on this damn board. We build stuff because we're trying to grab onto our childhood. Alright, so just to show you guys what we were doing 3 weeks ago, we basically routed out these the back pieces, these 3 slots, which we just made a template for, and we did that with a jigsaw. With a smooth hand on that one, and then Mike got his router and knocked out another panel, and then we also did these round. Here's these 4 panels, which we did in exactly the same way. We just made one template, and you can actually see one of the things we're going to do is square off the edges here. And here is the panel. Here is the very template. So we were able to get quite a bit of work done, and in that one day we were able to get, I believe it was everything done except for the last panel, which is on the other side, which I'm going to run around here and show you guys. Mike also was able to put the box together. As you can see here, it's just pine board, and here is filmed Nick. And if you look up there, it's just filmed. So what we're going to do is set up the camera, get to work. You don't need to see anything else. There's hand. It's like, you know, work and see whether or not we can finish this handy carbonite off. And let's show you what we do. We thought we'd just flip the HIC over, or the hick, the hand in carbonite, and show you guys what we did on the inside. We just, Mike actually did this, I had nothing to do with it, but he ran some joints, and I believe, what did you use to fix it up, to hold it in place?
L brackets with little
Alright, let's see if we can go in there and take a look. Whoa, yeah, they are a little out of focus.
And then the board is screwed into the struts from the top.
Right, so that's what we're using to hold this amazing piece together. No hand solo, no carbonite. In these slots, these little pieces in the bottom that are a little bit like, you know, you can see right here, which is nice and sharp, are rounded because of the router that we used, and we need to square them off. So right now we're trying to work out exactly how to do that. I'm using a chisel to actually get in there and straighten up those pieces. And just basically chiseling out these pieces here. So yeah, thanks Mike. So if we actually put this piece in there, which is the Volvo piece, it actually sits in there nicely. So the whole piece sits like that. I believe Mike's got an idea of doing a hero panel with lights. And man, this thing is coming together. Look at that. If we were talking down here, I'm using a chisel to actually get in there and straighten up those pieces the router happened. And guess what happened? Right here, first blood. I stuck the chisel in my finger, Mike's been kind enough to get me Band-Aid because I was bleeding all over the hand in Carbonite. So I guess it's true what they say, you really bleed for your props. Actually, it's not. It was very, very careless work with me. I was trying to get a straight edge and I put my finger in front. So, you know, learn from my mistakes. Don't bleed for your props. We're using MDF. According to Matt Munson's wonderful tutorials on building a bat grapple, this stuff has a lot of formaldehyde in it. So always wear a mask. I'm going to put this on and we're going to get back to it straight away. Once I put a bandage on. Alright, let's get to it. You happy, Mike? So Neil, you brought something to show us. You want to talk a little bit about it?
Sure. This is my my big project that I got from a couple of members on the RPF.
Right.
It's my M41A pulse rifle from Aliens.
So the slide racks, you were saying
Slide
that
racks.
use different pieces and different parts?
Yeah, I don't think it's one particular kit. Basically, it's all different pieces of kit. I think this is an old Monsters in Motion shroud. It's a what do you call it? Hollywood Collectors Group. Grenade launcher.
Right.
Steel pipe that I got from a local hardware store for a barrel. I think this is an SD Studios vent. And then I don't know the rest of it. I mean, it's basically a resin receiver, resin handle, and possibly an SD Studios.
This is a bit of a Frankenstein
Yeah.
pulse rifle.
Exactly.
It's pretty cool. It looks like it came out of the film for me. I mean, obviously it's got a little bit of weathering and a few other things. You were saying you were scratching the hell out of
Well,
it.
exactly. I mean, half the fun of something like this is trying to make it look like somebody's been using it to kill aliens for a couple hours. So yeah, after I got it nice and painted and looking like it was brand new, just basically took a chisel to it and started scraping all the paint off it.
Mike grabs it, and what's the first thing every fan does? Breaks it. Check this out, people. Mike went to rack it, and if I can get the focus on it, show the people where it came from. Oh yeah, there you go. There's the rack.
My defense, this is all nice and metal. I thought it was all metal. I went to... Shut up.
I believe that happened to Sigourney Weaver when Hicks went to show her what's going on with the rifle.
You can rack that part. Yeah, that's the only moving part.
Alright, so here we are at the end of the day, end of Sunday, it's about 5 o'clock, and we've been working on the hand in Carbonite. It's been pretty cool actually, a lot of fun. We've got a little bit of time to work on a few side projects as well. Neil left.
Yeah, Neil took off.
He took off about
He
3
had
o'clock.
family issues.
And I think the police were looking for him with his pulse rifle, which was kind of interesting. Actually, I think he wanted to leave before after he realized he couldn't glue that piece back on his pulse rifle.
Yeah, the super glue wasn't set because it was a little cold because I broke it off.
But yeah, it's really cold out here. You would have seen some of the early morning shots of how wonderfully miserable and rainy it is. And it actually hailed, and thankfully we got some work lights which we put on for the video. It's been keeping us really warm. So basically the idea here after this weekend is to let all this dry. It's not drying because of the cold. We've got a lot of wood filler, mud wall, drywall compound to seal it all up. We're kind of hoping to glue down hand, not happening, but we'll definitely get to it next week. I'm looking forward to pouring wood glue, right? Elmer's glue?
The white glue.
White glue. I used to eat it as a kid at school. We're going to use it now in the hand in Carbonite, and we're also going to clean up some of the panels, see what's going on. My personal goal is to actually get this done before I go back to Australia, so I've got a reason to come back to Canada. And you know what? It's fun. This is why I joined the RPF. Honestly, it's like I've been around for a long time. I remember back in the day having build days with people who just aren't around anymore, which is a real shame.
Yeah.
To be able to come and work on a project like this It's really cool. So I'm working on another side project. Mike's working on another one. We've got this as a main project, and you know what? This is it, man. I learned a lot. Thanks a lot for hosting us here.
Hey, thanks for helping me out.
And you know, yeah, Wolverines. Everyone fights, never quits. And hopefully you'll be seeing more about this, at least in one form or another, real soon.
That's right.
Bye, RPF.